Nothing's for sure. It's showtime, folks!
Indeed it is.
Well, welcome everybody to another edition of the Primetime Gorehounds. I am Primetime James Thomas, here with the Gorehound himself, Paul Burt, on Thursday. Oh, can you hear me, Paul?
Yeah, I hear you. You went off for a second, but I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah, 2023. Watching the 1977 cult classic The Hills Have Eyes, written and directed. Yes, written and directed by the late, great Wes Craven. We are here. We are live. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Before we get started with the show, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And of course, donate to the Cashapp, PrimePod313, where any donation would gladly be appreciated. And Paul, how are you doing on this lovely Thursday evening?
I've been doing good. It's been a bit of a slow one today. Not a whole lot going on. And plus, I've got word that my graduation results should be coming in hopefully next week. So, as you can tell by the way I'm sounding, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little bit nervous and anxiety-ridden because my final results will determine where I'm going to go from here on out in terms of where I want to go with my life and career-wise. So, fingers crossed, I at least get a pass and I get a degree.
Are you getting multiple teeth yanked out tomorrow, Paul?
No, luckily not, but I know you gotta have some.
Okay, exactly. I don't want to hear about nervous. All right, but yes, indeed. Big day for me tomorrow. The biggest reason why we're doing this show today instead of the normal Friday, is because I do have oral surgery tomorrow. Wisdom teeth surgery, wisdom teeth removal, and mine's kind of a special case because the normal person would normally have 4 wisdom teeth. I, ladies and gentlemen, have 7 wisdom teeth in this beautiful mouth I have.
The fuck? 7?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yes, I have 7. I'm such a special case that I'm not going to be doing this at the normal dentistry. I'm going to the actual hospital to perform the surgery. So, yeah. So it's gonna be a day. It's gonna be a day. Now apparently, what I heard about these these wisdom teeth removals, they say it's actually kind of it's nerve wracking, but they do a really good job of keeping you peaceful and calm. I'm gonna be under a heavy sedation as well.
Yeah.
And they say they don't really take that long. About 25, 40 minutes. That's not really long at all to get this stuff done. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. It's weird because with my teeth, they've grown in, but no pain. Nothing hasn't bothered me. That's why when they told me, I was kind of in shock because I'm like, my mouth has felt normal this whole time. So, but yeah, looking forward to finally get this done. Looking forward to having a normal mouth again. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Hell, I may even do, because I see this. They do it on YouTube where they do those videos where they do vlogs of their surgery and the aftermath of the surgery. I just think that shit was kind of corny, but I may do it. I don't know. So that's how I feel.
I'll check it out if you do.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's scheduled for 1:00 tomorrow. Supposed to be there by 12:30. I was supposed to be off tonight, but I got called in because people don't want to do their fucking jobs.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I'm getting paid on the day I get my mouth torn up. So yeah, it's a win. So
yes, it is.
So yeah, so it's gonna be an interesting time. I should be well enough to do the podcast next week. We'll see. I'll just keep y'all updated on that. For those that's on the Primetime podcast channel. Um, but yeah, it's gonna suck to this. I can't eat or drink anything for 8 hours, and I'm the
Oh
type of guy that likes
hell.
to drink. I'm the type of guy that likes to drink a lot of water. So like I can't consume anything. Otherwise, if I do, then God knows what will happen when you know.
Well, well, the best thing to do then is to try and take your mind off it. Just watch a lot of movies, play a lot of video games. Just do anything that'll take your mind off the idea of feeding. Is what I would do.
Well, that won't be a problem. It's just kind of like, damn, 8 hours. Ugh, shit.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
why I'm currently cooking dinner right now. But I'm still watching the movie, so I got it. Like from where I am, where my kitchen is, I can see the TV. Um, so yeah. So, Paul, tell me, how excited are you to watch this film tonight?
Well, I can tell you right now, it's been a while since I've seen the original Hills Have Eyes because even though I know this first movie is a classic and I fucking love it, but I kind of become like the remake has become somewhat of the main staple at the minute. But it's always nice to revisit this classic. So when I heard you were going to pick this one, I was just like, hell yeah, let's go. I tried to see if I could try and find this on Blu-ray because my DVD copy, which I've had since early 2000s, is it's somewhere in my pile. I don't know where the hell it is. I've got like a massive movie collection, as you know. So luckily, I found this on Shudder, and gonna be checking it out. I'm not sure if I got the US unrated version or the uncut version or the cut version in the UK, because as you know, this was a part of the video nasty stuff back in the day. So it says an hour and 30 minutes, so I'm pretty sure I got the uncut version, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, like it's just this is one of those rare classics that Wes Craven did. Before Nightmare on Elm Street and before before he hit the mainstream, he had these like two raw movies, like Last House on the Left, and then this. So this is like Wes Craven in his like raw days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Now my favorite Wes Craven film is the original Nightmare. Um, and after that, I guess I have to go with Scream. Um, a movie that's really underrated, a Wes Craven film that's really underrated, are The People Under the Stairs. That's a
Oh yeah.
really underrated one. Um, and of course, we
So
did Shocker. We did Shocker
yeah,
here on the show. That was a fun one. Um, but yeah, Wes Craven's a really, really, we all know, one of the more highly regarded horror directors of all time, who sadly passed away. Was it 2013, 14?
it was 2014. I think he was 77 at the time. And I remember he was executive producing, I think the first 2 or 3 episodes of that Scream TV series, and then he passed away.
Uh, no comment. But I
Yeah.
will say, 10 years. Damn, it's been 10 years. It's almost 10 years. Damn.
He would have been
Um,
87 if he was alive today.
you think you would have directed the last two Scream films? I think
If he
so. I
if he
think
was
so.
alive, he probably would have. And if he wasn't directing, he probably would have been having some kind of executive producing in it.
Yeah, I think he would have been involved for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, the last time I saw this film was 20 years ago.
Oh shit.
I remember I watched this film. It randomly came on Sci-Fi one night, and I watched it, and then I remember really, really enjoying it. I just never really. It's just unfortunate because it's just one. It's just not one of the Wes Craven films I really go to. I remember really enjoying it, but if I pick Wes Craven film, I'm going to pick Nightmare and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely Wes Craven as raw stages. He did do Last House on the Left. I believe he was a. Didn't he? Did he direct a couple pornos before as well?
I think he did. Let me have a look at his.
He was
Profile.
he was a porn director. Yeah, at one point. Yeah,
Yeah, he was, and that's why. Because you
yeah,
look at some of the cast members that was in Last House on the Left, especially the dude that was in the suit. He was a porn movie director as well. So
yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, you gotta start somewhere. I mean, look, where do you think Sylvester Stallone got to start?
well, yeah, there's that too. I mean, don't
Yeah,
forget.
he was a porn star. He did a couple porno before. He wasn't always Rocky. They call him shit. They call him the
Yeah,
Rock for a reason.
and a lot of people don't realize it, but he was also on the original Death Race 2000. He was Machine Gun Joe for Turbo.
And, David Carradine's in that one, right?
Yep, he was Frankenstein.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he played abuser, which was interesting.
Yeah, pretty much. But that movie was
Hey, yo, who you talking to? Who you talking to? Smack.
Yeah, it's like, you bang. And that bit when he shoots the crowd, you want Frankenstein? I'll give you Frankenstein. He's just shooting the whole fucking crowd up. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to watching this. Yeah, for those who don't know, it's about this suburban family who's on a trip from Ohio to California, who gets stranded in the desert where they are hunted by these cannibals that literally live in the hills, and very, very scary concept. Got a young Dee Wallace in this film as well. Beautiful in this movie, as I remember correctly. And yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, let's watch this shit. So I'm watching this on Shudder. So is Paul. Where I'm at, we're 22 seconds in. We see that Vanguard release.
Yep.
Of course, you can watch it alongside with us or live on archive. We're basically going to give our live reactions and analysis. And don't be afraid to interact in the comment section. Your thoughts on the film or anything whatsoever. How the rules normally go: we go 3, 2, 1, play. When we say play, you press play. 3, 2, 1, play. When we say play, you press play.
And if you don't press play, your ass is going to get burned alive on a tree.
A Joshua tree at that.
So
let's get started with episode 64. 64 episodes, Paul. 64. So
almost at 100, about 26
almost
more to go.
there. Almost there.
We got to think of something big for episode 100.
Oh, we'll definitely think of something big for sure. All right, so let's do it. All right. Hills Have Eyes, 1977. Let's get it. In 3, 2, 1, play.
All right, we're in. Vanguard release. And we're not talking Vanguard 1 either. Peter Locke presents
a film by Wes Craven.
Mm-hmm.
The Hills Have Eyes.
With the old movie credit bits down the bottom of the title as well. You don't see that very much.
But yeah, Paul, this is definitely the late 70s. I kind of miss this style of filming, that gritty, grimy, dirty way of filmmaking that the late 70s films used to present.
Well, this was back in the time when movies like this people never saw before, and it was straight up guerrilla filmmaking. There was no major studio backing, no nothing. It was just a case of just a group of friends getting together, getting some cast members together, and just making a movie, no matter what the situation was. And I remember the documentary I saw on this, where initially the film crew were not enthusiastic about the idea of being in the middle of a fucking desert in high heat, but they became more passionate because Craven's enthusiasm led them to believe, hey, this movie was going to be something special. And it is, because, I mean, here we are nearly 50 years on, and people are still talking about it, including us.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the common theme with people that worked with Wes. Everybody talks about how great Wes is to work with. Yeah, I've never heard anybody have problems with Wes Craven on set, ever.
No.
They say he was such the nicest guy.
Yeah, he was a gentleman, as they say.
And also, and this was around the time in the late '70s where it's interesting because the slasher genre is not around yet. I mean, really, the only slasher films really is at this point was Chainsaw and Black Christmas, right? Halloween didn't even come out yet.
No, Halloween came out a year after this one. You had at the time you had Black Christmas, Last House on the Left, Texas Chainsaw. You could put Psycho in there as well, and Hills Have Eyes.
I don't know if I can call Last House a slasher though.
You could technically say it has the elements of one, but it was before...
elements, but
yeah.
I'm talking about in terms of one killer killing people off one by one. Like, that wasn't really happening yet. This horror was evolving around this time. It didn't really know what it was yet.
Yeah, but when like I said, when Halloween came around, that was it.
Then you talk of blocking off this whole section and marching the National Guard through. See what they find.
Oh, and I don't know if you knew this as well about Hills Have Eyes, but you do know that this movie is based on a legend that happened in Scotland, believe it or not. There was a group of cannibalistic family in Scotland called the Shawnee Bean family. That's where
Shawnee Bean, yep.
Yeah, that's where Wes Craven got his inspiration from for these characters and where they're from and all that stuff, because they were cannibals in the Highlands of Scotland that would, when the tide was out, come out and kill people and take them to their cave and eat them, and nobody would know where their tracks are because the high tide would cover the pathway where they would come and go.
That'll be the state troopers. They'll toss you in jail.
No, it'll be the state troopers. That was clearly ADR. For those who don't know what ADR means, ADR is audio doesn't pick up the lines on set. You have to come on to the film studio and re-record the lines.
Yeah, you got to go to an ADR studio, which is one of the things they taught us when we were in college, when we were doing filming. There was this one film we had to do, and I had to go into the ADR studio to re-record some of my audio because it didn't quite sound as good when we were on the film set. So that's kind of what it is.
California.
There she is, Dee Wallace.
Dee Wallace.
Beautiful. She was beautiful, man.
She was smoking hot in this movie, and there's no denying that she's also a legend in horror.
Which is weird because, like, I don't know if I could call her a scream queen, per se.
I don't think you could.
I can't put her there because she's never really been in a situation where she was like the final girl. Well, Cujo, but
you got Cujo, Critters. I'm just talking about horror films she's in. Critters, The Howling.
I got The Howling. Yeah,
The Frighteners. She's been in quite a bunch of good horror movies.
I think of her more as a scream mom. She has that motherly quality to her. Like, even here, like, what's the first thing? She's holding a baby. Like, she has that motherly quality to her.
She had that same mother vibe as well, like I said, in Critters, and let's not forget recently the Rob Zombie's Halloween. She had that mother.
Rob Zombie's Halloween, She has mom written all over her.
Exactly. And it's cool that she's still doing horror movies today. I mean, even at how old is she now? Even at 74, she's still doing it. I mean, the most recent.
And she still looks great.
Yeah. The most recent horror movie I've seen her in that I've watched recently, believe it or not, was Free from Hell. And she was a nasty bitch in that movie, believe it or not. She actually played that part well.
Which is funny. Which is funny. Seeing Watts play a bitch is just funny to me.
Oh, she does it pretty damn well, which is even more surprising.
Last movie I saw her in was 13 Fanboy, which I like I said, I love the idea, but the execution was shitty. And I love Dee Wallace, but the fact a good chunk of the movie is revolved around her. It's like she was never in a Friday the 13th film.
No, but somebody Somebody thought, oh, maybe she was. I'm thinking, dude, you didn't do your homework, did you?
And you clearly didn't watch any of the fucking films at all.
No, definitely not. So, yeah. And I did.
I'm gonna smack the shit out of that guy.
Yeah, I probably would have. I'd have been like, dude, have you even paid attention to what's going on here lately? Yeah, but
I love D. I love D. Wallace, but she was never in a Jason film at all.
No, she never was. Oh, there's one of them.
And I like how Wes Craven immediately is building tension. Like you're already feeling watched.
Yeah, I like the whole slow build up vibe. You got that dude there that's just running around. Which, believe it or not, that's actually the film producer, Peter Locke. He's one of the cannibals in this.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, he's the one that's on that radio. It's like, yeah, we'll eat the doughs.
How long do they fucking stay there? It's already at sunset.
Oh, fuck, man.
It's funny because Halloween does the very same thing. When it's clearly daylight when Annie and Laura go into Lindsay's house, and then with a drop of dawn, it's nighttime. Yeah, it's like, all right, come on. It's like, I get it, technically, luckily the movie is good enough where I could completely move past that.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, you just got to roll with what you got on that one. And that guy's got a lot of jewelry there. He's like, yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, he's trying to leave,
but they're not letting him.
Let's get out of here.
Well, yep, the truck just exploded.
Yeah, I'd be pissed about that too.
And I think this movie had a $250,000 budget.
Let me check. The movie.
I know The Hills Have Eyes. I know The Last House on the Left. I think it was $175,000.
Yeah, let me check the budgets on both those films. I'll tell you how much they did and how much they made. Give me a second. Last House on the Left. Where are you? Here you go. Right, Last House on the Left, the original one, 1972. Believe it or not, the budget was $90,000, and it made $2,273,000. So that's how much that one made. Hills Have Eyes, which was his second movie, actually. The budget for this was between $350,000 to $700,000, and this movie went on to make $25 million.
Yeah, so very low budget.
Yeah, but again, like I said, there was no major studio backings for this. This was straight up guerrilla filmmaking right here, where you didn't have any of those major studio producers' eyes all bearing down on you like Rob Zombie did. It was just a case of, right, it's just me, the crew. I got creative control. I'm going to do whatever the hell I want and make a good movie out of it. And that's how it should be. Let the fucking filmmaker have that freedom.
Well, the family truck. Yeah, the family truckster's about to get crashed.
Yeah, random jet just flying out of nowhere.
Holiday Road. I love that movie. I love that movie. I love that movie so much.
Yeah, it is a good film. And
hey, Dad, are you gonna be okay? Don't touch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That scene when they're trying to tell him that maybe we should just go home, forget Wally World. His reaction, what do you think, Clark? I think you're all fucked in the head. We're about 5 hours away from the fucking fun park. You want to bail out? I'll tell you one thing. It's no longer a vacation. It's a quest. It's a quest for fun.
I fucking love those vacation films, man. I really do. All this to get to a goddamn theme park.
Hey man, he was committed, bro. The man was willing to stuff Aunt Adna on the roof. I'm like, this shit is wild.
Yeah, I remember just looking at her thinking, dude, you got a corpse on the deck. Okay, fine. It was really good, man. You know, like comedies like that are rare to do these days. That was back in the day when you could just go wild with it. You know, that's like I said, those type of times of comedies. That's my time right there, dude. That's my era of comedy.
Yeah. Back when people could take a joke.
Yeah.
Like for instance, well. I mean, I caught it, but yeah, this the father's dialogue here. They wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say that. He said the N word a couple seconds ago.
Yeah. You can't do that.
Yeah, can't. Well, Leonardo DiCaprio got away with it in Django.
Yeah, right. Like there was this one time when I was auditioning in college, and my classmate gave me the monologue from that movie, by the way, and I had to read that monologue. I was like, look at the guy saying, "Are you sure you want me to say that?" He's like, "Well, you don't have to, but if you want," I'm just like, "All right, fine, I'll just do it in context." For anybody that's listening, I apologize in advance, and I just fucking went for it, and people were just like, "Oh shit, okay, you got the part," and I'm just like, "Yeah, I didn't want to use that word, but okay, fine." But
boy, it's acting. Relax.
yeah, I know, but you know how I feel about. I'm a little conscious about when it comes to using those kind of words because even though it's acting, I'm necessarily thinking, man, I really fucking hate using that word. But okay, I can't get away with it. Not like I want to get away with it, but I can't. You know what I mean? If it's in any environment, I mean, shit.
But yeah, but Wes Craven does a really good job here with building suspense. You feel that isolation, that you're alone in the desert, you can't call anybody.
He was definitely the expert at building suspense for these kind of movies. He knew how to do it.
And we have got the father, got the mother, got the daughter, got fucking Orange Cassidy over here.
Orange Cassidy, yeah. I'm surprised that dude's still the champion.
Well, he's actually one of the acts of AEW that I actually kind of enjoy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue that. I think his act's pretty cool. Man, I got an echo on this end. But yeah, like but this is back in the day when you got all these actors and it's like they don't feel fake, they feel natural, man. They you can relate to these guys, And it's like
God, she was oh my God, young Dee Wallace was beautiful, man.
Oh, dude, how old was she back then?
I think it's the eyes. I think it's the blue eyes.
Yeah, no,
it's the eyes. Yeah.
How old was she back then? Right, hang on. Okay, she's 74 now. Count back 46 years.
Probably in her early 20s.
Nah, probably early 30s at this point because you got to count 40 years.
Nah, she can't be that old.
She is 74 right now. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna get my calculator. I'm gonna find out. Here we go. All right, 74 now. Take away 46 years. She was 28.
Oh damn. Okay, my age. Goddamn.
There you go.
Oh no, it makes sense because she's the oldest daughter. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
And who would think that literally 5-6 years down the road, she'd be the mom of one of the greatest movies of all time, E.T.
E.T. Yeah. People can, people can say what they want about E.T. and people, whatever, man. I fucking enjoy that film. It's one of my favorites.
People hate on E.T.
I know there are some people that do. Here's the thing, though, right? And
I've never heard anybody hate on that film.
I think I might know the reason why for some people, because the film came out the same time The Thing did, and E.T. made more. People would rather see a friendly alien than a mutated monster fucking people up. So there you go.
Yeah, Jay. I'm sure it wasn't Carpenter's fault, but
No.
I'm pretty sure once he heard that it was coming out the same week as ET, I'm just like, looking back, I'm pretty sure back then they probably didn't know how big ET. Well, it's Spielberg.
Nobody was expecting ET to be that big. I mean, okay,
No,
he just
no,
came off
no,
the,
no, no, no. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's the time anything Spielberg was involved in, you had no chance.
How much did ET make? I'm gonna have a look. Hang on.
If you're
1983.
if you do a film and you release it the same week a Spielberg movie back then was coming out on, yeah, you're fucked. You're fucked.
Fucking
No
hell.
one's gonna see your movie.
Dude, wait until you hear how much it made. Think about this, okay? This
How much
movie
it
cost $10 million to make, all right?
All right.
And it made nearly $800 million. That's unheard of
See
for a
there.
movie back in the 80s.
See, there you go. See, there you go. There you go. Yeah, another reason why Steven Spielberg is the greatest. Yeah, right there.
Oh, poor dog. If there's one thing I hate about this movie, it's what happens to the dog and the bird in the cage.
Oh man, PETA would lose their shit.
Yeah, right? So,
Yeah, but yeah, there's two dogs, right? Beauty and Beast, right? Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm starting to remember a couple things.
I think it was Beauty that gets waxed. And Beast is the one that gets all pissed off, and I don't blame him.
You know what's funny? Because like the thing that not Dee Wallace, but the thing that the younger girl here is wearing, like I see that fashion like coming back like nowadays, like because you know how that 70s 80s fashion slowly starts coming back every now and then. Like
Yeah,
I see people today in 2023 wearing the thing that she's wearing. So
yeah, I've seen people wearing like retro stuff. I mean, there's a shop in town where I live right now that sells like retro 80s, 90s type clothes. And that's right. Believe it or not, that's actually where I got some of my pair of jeans, and they actually pretty durable. They last longer.
why is Orange Cassidy? I'm just gonna call him Orange Cassidy because he looks like Orange Cassidy. All right, he's wearing an Ohio State shirt with Michigan colors. MG will be sick to his stomach.
Oh, if MG was on here, he'd be on a tirade right now.
It's Ohio State, but with Michigan State colors. Like, what the fuck?
Oh boy, that would be a rant and a half right there. Oh, there goes Beauty. That's it. That's the last we'll see of her. Even Beast is like, "Oi, get back here!"
Hey, baby, come back!
Man, this sucked when I saw this. I was like, "You motherfuckers!" You can hear the
bastard. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, your dog's about to get it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, come here," and I'm just like, "You."
Yeah, PETA would. They'd be all over this, man. This would be a problem.
Well, imagine. Well, what about that scene on The Thing? Theta. Oh man.
Probably the greatest dog actor I've ever seen in a film. The dog in The Thing.
Yeah. But that scene, I'm not joking, dude. When I saw that scene first time, I was just like, dude, I can't do it because I'm an animal guy. So seeing dogs or cats getting fucked over like that, I'm just like, nah, bro. There's a reason why I can't watch a certain scene on the fly too.
Yeah, the scene, that scene is still very disturbing to watch, even to this very day.
I can't do it. Like, if I watch it, I have to skip past that scene with the dog. I cannot fucking do it, dude. It fucked me up. But yes, folks, I do have a soft spot.
Yeah, so we got Orange Cassidy, trying to chase the dog, and the dog's about to get it here.
Yeah, this sucks, man. God damn it. Should have had that dog on a leash, bro.
I love it.
Should have had that dog on a leash.
All we heard was the dog wailing. That's it. They didn't need to see it. Didn't need to see it.
Oh, but you see the after effects in a minute. You want to be there with those hills? We're in the Mojave Desert, by the way.
I don't know. I don't know if this is a set design, but it's a really creepy, eerie design.
No, it's not a set design. This was actually filmed in the Mojave Desert. This is the actual hills, man.
Yep, 120 degree weather they had filmed this movie on.
Yeah, I mean, they shot this in like, what, 30 days or something?
Yeah.
You want to be in that heat for 30 days? I'd be melting.
Oh, yeah, for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it was the same thing.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, here we go.
I love it. Very, very practical.
Oh, fucking cannibal motherfuckers. Ah. Oh.
Yeah, very practical. Looks very real.
Man, I hate that.
Oh, no, and I love how we don't see who just jumped out the bushes. I love how we don't see it.
Yeah, you just got like a little quick glimpse, and there he was. It was like a blink you miss. You didn't need to see a lot.
Love it. Love stuff like that. But I think Wes Craven, who was a fan of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that was a terrible fall. But that was horrible. That was horrible. But I think he said that Texas Chainsaw Massacre was the inspiration for him to do this film as well. You could tell with the grittiness and the isolation, and like you could tell. The Texas Chainsaw vibes in this film.
TCM definitely planted the seed for what we're going to see in future horror films. And this movie was kind of sprouted from that.
Kind of.
Yeah. The vibe, the look, the feel, a cannibal family, but a different type.
1977. I believe my mom was 12, 13 around this time.
My mom was 9 around then, 9 or 10.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah, you used to watch these 70s films and you just be like, I remember seeing my grandma wear stuff like that.
Yeah. You hear that?
The breathing on the phone. Yep.
Those big walkie-talkies back there, man, they look like bricks.
Man, pain in the ass.
What, do they still have them where you work now or something?
There is a very old walkie-talkie. Like, we don't use it, of course, but one time when I worked, it actually was working at one point. This is back 2019 whatsoever. Right. And then I just kind of used it to kind of like just to play around with it. And oh my God, it was so difficult, bro.
Oh, I can imagine. Thank God technology is advanced when it comes to things like that now. Oh. Now Brenda's gone missing. Nice. I like
the shot. Yeah, I like the shot of the sunset. Yeah.
I love getting those type of photos.
So yeah, then it's like God, that's another terrible fall. God damn! But
that was lame. Come on, guys.
I guess Wes Craven told her, okay, I need you to fall here. And she been, well, fucking, that's the best we get. That's the best we gonna get.
I'm guessing also she had to. I think she was trying to be careful not to hurt herself because those grounds, man, a lot of rocks, unforgiving.
Nah, fuck that. Come on, go all the way. Show some commitment.
Yeah, you got a point there. I mean, I'd be going all in if it was me. I mean, if I got.
And what I like about this, what I like about this, Paul, it's the natural light. Like it's like I think the only source of light here is maybe the camper and the moon, but
definitely the moon.
But yeah, I love horror films that only has natural light. Unlike in the later Friday the 13th films, when it's fucking just lit up like a Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah, right. Especially with which one was the worst offended one for that. I'm probably going to say maybe 6.
Part 7. I'll say part 7.
Yeah.
I'll say part 7. Well, like the woods should not be that well lit.
There's no way, unless the moon somehow got close to the planet, which we didn't. If that happened, we're screwed. But you know,
we're definitely screwed. Yeah.
I mean, Moonfall. Anybody?
But yeah, but I just because it feels more realistic. You know what I mean?
Definitely, it definitely has that more realistic vibe to it. I know that the 2006 remake tried to replicate that as best as they could, but again, like I said, because it had a bigger budget.
Well, yeah, you gotta make use of the budget, but you know, but.
And I think I remember correctly. I mean, even Wes Craven was impressed by that remake of it that Alex Aja did. If I remember correct.
Well, Wes Craven, he's a nice guy, but he's not gonna shit on you, bro.
No, but I mean, like, we'll get to the remake at some point, but you know,
Wes is a nice guy, and I like the remake. I like it well.
I fucking love the remake. I went to go see it in the cinema. Like, it was in like the biggest screen in the cinema we had at the time. It was in screen 9, which is like a massive screen, and I was like, yo, this is cool. But
Wes Craven seems like the type of guy. Even if he doesn't like something, he'll tell you that good job. Unlike John Carpenter, he'll tell you straight up to your face like your work fucking sucks.
I'm kind of the same way sometimes.
What, John Carpenter?
Bit of both.
Wow.
Depends on how.
Oh, I know.
Depends on how well they do it, and if it's something that pisses me
off. Oh shit!
Oh. Yeah, he's trying to.
Oh shit! Oh shit! That threw me off. I forgot that happened. Oh shit! That threw me off guard.
Well, like I said, this dude wants out, and here he goes. He's about to explain what's going down. That's another thing as well. Like
you try to stop trespassers by hanging yourself. That's funny.
Yeah, it's like both movies have both unique cannibals in it. I mean, you got these ones that's on here, and then you got those ones that was on the other one, which are like survivors from those nuclear test sites. Because for anyone who doesn't know, folks, back in the day, those deserts in the U.S., they did a lot of that stuff over there. Those like suburban little mock towns they used to build that blow shit up. You remember that scene from Indiana Jones 4, right? Something along those lines. So, you know, we saw Army jets briefly on this one, so that tells you that, you know, there's like the tested stuff going on there.
Yeah, I like how the hill people, you know, they're very much in the shadows, you know. Well, really, you can kind of say this is a slasher film, kinda.
It does, like I said, it does have those traits to it.
Traits, yeah.
But this is before slasher movies was using a thing. Keep in mind, folks, this was a year before Halloween. Think about that.
Yeah, slasher films didn't really start popping off till 78.
Yeah.
I would say 78 to 85 was the sweet spot for slasher films.
Oh yeah, definite. And he's talking about
86. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That guy talking about that his kid, that boy that he raised burned the house down with his mom, with his wife in it, and he grew up to be a devil man. So this guy, this cannibal he's talking about, it was his son. As you can hear.
So basically, this guy's having his Loomis moment. The devil's eyes.
Yep. Wow. It was bad, dude. I mean, like, it's a house fire, so yeah. Oh, and not a ghost, dude.
So he's this guy's father, tried to kill him, left him in the woods, found a hooker, and raised the Hill family.
Pretty much.
Oh!
Speaking of which, there he is.
Oh, shit!
And
shit!
And he's a big bastard, I'll tell you. Pulled his ass down there.
I forgot about that. Yes. Oh, shit! He's hitting him with a crowbar.
He's returning the favor.
I love it.
Such a good jump scare too. I like that.
That was a good jump scare. That was good.
That was fun. Hey, Big Bob, you might want to run.
And you barely saw him.
You only saw a quick glimpse, but that was more than enough to know that this guy's not to be fucked with. Ooh. Well, oh, you can tell he's trusted up on something. Oh, he's got a crowbar sticking out of his chest. You see that? Wait, is that a tin of Pringles?
Yeah, the old school Pringles.
Fucking hell, we didn't get Pringles in the UK until the 90s. Shit, they've been around that long?
I honestly don't know. Shit, I thought Pringles been around since the 90s too. Since the 90s.
We never had Pringles in the UK, dude, until the 90s. No joke, folks.
Overrated ass chip.
Hey, I got a tin of them right now. I'm eating some cheese and onion.
Yeah, but they're not that good.
Yeah, fair enough. But it's a nice little pick me up when there's no. Because at the moment, I would have. It was either a bag of What's-Its or Pringles. So I just thought, well, I only got one tin left, so screw it. I'll just take the whole lot.
Forgive me if you hear me chewing. I'm just made myself grilled me a couple steaks.
Oh no, I'm hungry for some.
Well, I gotta enjoy this now because it's the last. Fuck you! This is the last thing I'm gonna eat for the next 24 hours. So
your last meal for the day.
Yeah, for the whole weekend it'll be nothing but soup and mashed potatoes and pudding.
Oh fuck that! I'll just be drinking all day if it was me. Water and orange juice, that is, folks, not booze.
Careful, Justin.
Uh-oh.
Creepy. Kind of got some Black Christmas Billy vibes.
I was thinking the same thing the way they're talking like that.
Yeah, very Black Christmas it's me, Billy vibes.
Oh, dude, that fucking phone call in that movie.
Well, can you just imagine that, bro? Can you just imagine that you're just running, you're just going out on a run, and you just hear these random voices in the dark.
Can you imagine what I'd be saying? I'll be just there going, "Shut the fuck up and do something."
Yeah, that's creepy. That is creepy.
Very. That dude's having a heart attack.
Because they did establish that he had heart problems.
Yeah. Is that Jupiter or Mars?
I think it's Jupiter.
Yep, Papa Jupe. Oh, you can see the scar on his face where he got mashed in with that tire iron.
And Orange Cassidy sulking and being all emo.
Yeah.
Got that denim on denim look. So 70s.
Yeah. I used to have that look when I was a kid, but you know.
We got a porn stash over here.
Hey, they had that all the time back in the 70s. You know, you had porn
I know. That was the look. That was the look back then. I get it.
You You had those shag pile carpets, and not to mention those big ass long darts, which they don't make anymore. If you saw 1,000 Ways to Die, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know, I know the stash was the thing. Like I remember like one of I think my grandmother on my father's side had a thing for Tom Selleck, you know,
Yeah,
the wrestler Magnum TA, you know, he had the stash, you know, it's like that
yeah.
was the look.
I
If
remember
you wanted
Magnum.
if you wanted the women, well, you had to have the stash.
This is true.
You know, manly, you know, testosterone.
Yeah, you got the stash. You got to rock the mullet as well back then. You know, all that.
So okay, so let me see if I can remember this correctly. Okay, so Orange Cassidy, Dee Wallace, and the girl in the white hat and the white jacket, they're brother and sister, right?
If I remember correctly, yes, they are.
Okay, all right, and don't tell me, but porn stash is with Dee Wallace.
Yes, he is.
I find that very hard to believe, but all right.
Yeah, it is what it is.
And okay, all right. I was kind of confused on what the relation was. Okay, I get it now. Okay.
Yeah. And what's crazy about this movie is that you get like when we get to it, man, like half the family gets fucking wiped in this.
Hey, Lindsay, that dog is barking again and getting on my nerves again.
Whoa, what the hell is that?
That's the dog. That's Beauty.
Oh, well, now he's pissed. Beast is not a happy camper.
Hey, you know what, man? Well, here comes. I gotta do this. I want the show. Well, you know what? Hey, you okay? Clean Ruby up a little bit. I hit.
Oh yeah, definite.
I smash. Just clean her up a little bit. I mean, yeah, we'll have a discussion about the fact that she eats people, but hey, we can work past that.
Hey, if it helps with the longevity, then why the hell not? Who the fuck was that? Is that the mom?
I think that's the mom. The slut.
Damn.
Don't like dog anymore. So okay, so clearly she's the innocent one, where she does really like what she's doing, but she has no choice.
Yeah, because you're kind of stuck with it. Kind of like that one you saw on the remake one that was also called Ruby as well.
Okay, she needs she just clean her up, have her brush her teeth, and I didn't realize her teeth was that fucked up. But all right, it's all right. You know, a nice little spa day will help her out.
Oh yeah, definite. Oh, and this may I don't know if I'm just checking what other she was in. Yeah, she was also in the Hills Have Eyes sequel.
I don't acknowledge that.
I've actually got the second one on Blu-ray dropping in pretty soon. I mean,
God bless you. God bless you.
I'm the collector, dude. You know how I am.
Oh shit! Was that like a ficus or a cactus? They put in his mouth.
Yeah, that was a cactus. Yeah, that was a cactus.
Oh shit! He's nailing him to the cross. I'm not to the cross, to the tree.
This is a shitty way to go.
You gotta think about this, folks. Again, you gotta think about it in its proper context, okay? When you watch these older films, yeah, it's tame, you know, especially if you're like someone that's like in their really young, they're like, God, this shit is boring whatsoever. We gotta think about it in its proper context. In 1977, this shit was wild to people.
Nobody saw anything like this before.
You know, like seeing someone, because I believe the father gets set on fire, I believe.
Oh yeah,
that shit was crazy back then.
He gets literally blown up and stuck to a burning tree, and you literally hear him going, "I'm burning." And I'm just like, wow.
I'll say that again.
He's like there on the burning tree. He's like, "I'm burning," and I'm just thinking, wow, what the fuck?
Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that.
Hey, that's the actor head in me. Here's the thing, though. That when you compare the tree burning scene to this one, and then the other one, I'm like, both of them are really nasty scenes, but it's just the idea of just being burned alive on a tree and you're still aware. That's just, ooh, you know?
Yeah, that is a horrible way to go. I mean,
Unless
getting
you're a
burned
maniac,
alive,
like
being. Oh yeah, I mean that's different. But you know what? But yeah, getting set on fire, man, that is a terrible way to go.
yeah, I mean, like if you saw like
Because you don't die right away.
no, you don't. Like I saw there was this one video I saw on YouTube where this I think it was a Buddhist, not the one from the Vietnam, but it was a recent one. It was like this Buddhist monk dude who was protesting over something. He literally poured fucking gasoline all over himself and lit himself up, right? And when you see burn effects for real, dude, it is nasty because like you see like the skin. I'm not joking, guys. You see the skin not only blistering off, when you see this person, you see the skin. There's like a white underlayer underneath the skin. The outer layer of the skin is completely burned off, and you got the white underlay skin, which is like your muscles and tendons. Once you reach that point, that's the point where you're going to be losing limbs. And it's fucking horrific, dude, because the worst thing about it is that the dude did it as an act of a protest. And
Nah, bro. You want to know what's horrific? You want to know what's horrific? Porn stash guy kiss on Dee Wallace. No, get off of her. Dee deserves better.
Yeah, she does.
She deserves way better than this fucking guy. But but credit Dee Wallace, she's going for it. Open mouth kissing and everything. She's going for it.
Hey, like I said back then.
Lucky motherfucker.
Yeah, really. Oh, here's Michael Berryman, Pluto.
Yeah, this is when the movie starts. This is when shit gets crazy. I remember what they do in the trailer.
Yeah, I remember it too.
She's selling it. She's selling it though.
What's crazy about the guy that plays Jupiter? He has like a rare condition where he doesn't have fingernails, eyebrows, and sweat glands.
Can't sweat. He can't sweat. Yeah.
So I wonder how he does with summer heat.
Had one of the best scenes in Devil's Rejects. We got accused of being a chicken fucker. That scene is like I'm not the biggest fan of Rob Zombie how he directs things, but that scene is, as far as when it comes to directing and writing, I said the Rob Zombie Halloween commentary, like it's a lot to be desired. But that scene is hilarious.
Yeah, because he literally gets accused of being a chicken fucker, and he's like, "Hey, get back in the car! You call me a chicken fucker? Fuck you, man!" Just like calm down. And then of course,
you call me a chicken fucker, man? I'll take offense to that.
Yeah, and then there's that bit when Ken Forey's trying to buy some chickens. You're not gonna fuck these chickens, are you? Motherfucker, what the fuck you mean? You think I'm gonna buy this chicken and stick it there? Fuck it. Dude, come on.
Oh my, yeah, Rob Zombie. Yeah, Rob Zombie decided to go crazy.
And of course, you got to get that other hilarious scene where they're in the van and they're arguing about what they want to have to eat. Tutti fucking fruity.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good. Either way you slice it, I mean, say what you want about Rob Zombie's writing, but Devil's Rejects was a really good film. That was his best, hands down. Oh shit! Here we go. Well, there's Mars.
You know how scary this would be, bro?
Yeah. And it's funny because one of the things, I think Wes Craven mentioned this in one of the interviews, but he got inspired to do this movie. Part of it was by an incident that happened when he was taking a motorcycle trip with his wife. When they stopped at a small Nevada town, a trio of locals shot an owl right past his head, and they insulted him. And then Wes Craven threatened to sue them, and then they replied saying, "Yeah, we could easily kill you and leave your corpse in the nearby salt mine, and no one would know." And hence where the idea came from for this.
Yeah, it's kind of like It's kind of like with John Carpenter and his inspiration for Halloween when he was on a college trip to a mental institution, and he just saw this little kid that was staring at him, but had like no expression on his face, and that's where he kind of got the idea. And of course, the classic Bob Clark story where where John Carter asked Bob Clark, if he was able to do a sequel to Black Christmas, what would it be? And he would say, well, I would have him, escape on a Halloween night, and there you go, rest history. But
oh wait, hang on. There's one other slasher movie we failed to mention that came out around the 70s. Town That Dreaded Sundown.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That was your prototypical slasher film right there. It was based on an actual event, and of course, the killer was wearing a sack head. Where do you think Friday the 13th 2 got it from? Hang on, when did Town Dread Sundown come out? Let me see when that came out. Hang on. I'll tell you in a second. Town That Dreaded... 1976! 2 years before Halloween. It was considered a thriller horror, but not a slasher, but still. And then, of course, you had that meta sequel, which they did, which is actually not bad.
God, look at Dee. Look, oh my God! She
was 28 back then, dude, and oh man.
Look. I mean, Paul. We're still pretty young, but getting old sucks. Well, fuck that. No, fuck that. I'm still going to enjoy my youth. But damn, man, just look at Dee Wallace here, youthful, beautiful. It's like, damn.
I mean, you're going to be 30 this year. I'm going to be 40 this year. To quote a Bowling for Soup song, getting old sucks, but everybody's doing it.
Well, I actually, like I said, where I am when it comes to that. It's like, where I am. It's like, it's a mentality.
Age is just a number.
Just a number.
Yeah.
Like I said, I feel no different. I feel no different now than I did when I was 19. So, of course, I'm more mentally mature now. But as far as physically, I still feel fine.
Yeah, for me, it's like I still have that enthusiasm to do the things I want to do, even at the age I'm at. Yeah, okay, my health is my back problems starting to catch up with me just a little bit, and some of the other times when I blew myself up with a firework. But as far as that goes, nothing's changed. I'm still doing what I enjoy doing. I've just slowed down a little, that's all. But that's how it goes.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy finally had the balls to finally bring up Beauty's death. Oh, yeah, this is about to get wild. Yeah, it's about to get wild.
Yeah, here we go. Oh! Set on fire is one thing, but being blown up... Like I said, I know how it feels to be blown up because you already know the story, folks. I know how that feels.
Shit.
It's not fun. Dude, that's a small ass fire.
There's a thumbnail.
Yep.
Yeah, this is when things really get crazy. And keep in mind, this is 1977, so this was wild.
This was insane.
But can you just imagine that? Just you're sleeping, you got fucking Michael Berryman with that look staring down at you.
There's a reason why. Hey guys,
I've been burned alive. Oh, that's terrible. He got blown up, and he's still. Oh shit!
Like I said, I've been blown up. I know how it feels. But hey, folks, how'd you like your Bob corpse? Medium or extra rare?
That's not funny. That's fucked up. But nah, but like, but it's like, oh man, and I like it. Oh yeah, this is fucked up. Yeah, I can hold you up. This is fucked up.
This is fucking
with the bird. Yeah.
Fuck you, Mars. What do they do to you, you fucking asshole?
You see, and this is what Bray Wyatt. This is how I would envision the Wyatt family to be.
Yeah, right. If WWE wasn't PG, we'd be going there.
I think they would have gone there.
I'd have paid to see it. Yeah, and if I remember correctly, on the remake one, it was Mars and no, it was Pluto and Lizard. You remember that guy?
You wait till you get to be a man.
I told you to move. Now he's freaking. Now he's pissed.
Yeah, you could definitely tell the Texas Chainsaw vibes here. Has that same energy.
Definite. He is trashing the place right now.
Oh, not the baby. Not the baby. Not the baby.
They fucking went there in this movie back then. I can imagine what people like.
Oh, yeah, back then. Baby's fat. You're fat. Fat and juicy. Oh, so disgusting. Ugh.
Oh my God. Can you bloody imagine what people were like in the cinema seeing this ugly son of a bitch threatening to do that?
And then we got an idea of what he's doing to the girl, but
it's the hard R, and I'm not saying any more than that.
Yeah, man, it's oh man, and back in the in the 70s way of directing, like I said earlier in the film, like in the 70s, you had that dirty, gritty, grimy feel where Grindhouse. Where in the 80s was a little more sensationalized, but here, you could literally film like whatever you wanted, bro. Like I remember watching some blaxploitation films, like black films from the 70s. They literally did anything and everything. It said almost anything and everything.
Yeah,
I'm talking about movies where there's like full frontal nudity. It's like, God damn.
Yeah, and you want another movie that was shocking in the 70s? I Spit on Your Grave. Oh, and I don't know if you knew this, James. You know that famous movie poster that the original movie had, yeah?
What original movie?
The original I Spit on Your Grave movie poster, right? That one with a woman showing facing her back?
Yeah.
Who do you think that was? Because I'm going to shock you if you didn't know.
Who?
That was Demi Moore.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Learn something new every day. Nice.
And you want to hear something crazy too, guys? I actually have every single movie in that series. The original, the remake, the sequel to the remake.
He got caught! I'm sorry, Paul. He got caught!
Busted.
Oh. Get out of my way, bitch! Get him, D! Get him, D! Come on, D! Get him! Come on, Ma!
Do something!
With the broom! There you go! Got him! Oh! No! No! Oh! Shot the bomb!
Half of the family gets wiped out in this movie. That's another thing that's
shot. No! She shot! No!
Done. That's it.
Oh, she ain't done yet. She ain't done yet. Like, oh no!
Now she is.
No! God damn it!
Yeah, and this famous line.
No, D's gone. Yep, that's two movies. That's two movies now.
She's out of here. I'll come back for you later, girly.
Great acting by the actress here. She's selling it.
Oh yeah, definitely. You gotta.
What's she gonna blow her head off? He's gonna blow her head off. She's gonna shoot her.
Luckily.
Well, can you imagine if he just shot her? How amazing that would have been! God damn!
Dude, that would have been wild.
That would have been crazy, man! Just shot her right there.
Oh, come on, Orange Cassidy. Your aim has to be better than that. He was right there.
You gotta love those old school gun sound effects. Sound like fucking cannons going off.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like the gunfires we got now. I mean, some of them are good now, but The old ones you just can't beat. Even the explosions.
God, I forgot D dies in here. Fuck!
Yeah, what about how that one died in the remake? She got her fucking head blasted and she was still somewhat semi-alive. But yeah, that's...
Wait. I remembered something.
Oh, yeah, she's not quite... Oh, no, she's dead.
You know what he's probably thinking right now? I will never get another woman as more attractive as Dee Wallace.
That's a heartbreaker and a half.
You know what else is a heartbreaker?
Go for it.
The fact that she's dead.
You know,
and oh, God damn it! This. Oh God, I don't want to do this to Dee Wallace, but fuck it, it happened, and now she's dead. So talk to him.
Your pussy. Hey, bring the camera, son. Bring the camera. All the young girls who want to make life with pussy, your pussy will perish with you in hell. May your pussy perish with you. May your smooth pussy, creamier pussy, and tight pussy perish.
God damn it.
Fuck you, dude. Bad timing.
Look, that hurt. That hurt, man. I didn't want to do it, man. But she did have sex, and now she's dead. It's like, oh no,
Man,
no.
This is some bullshit.
This is pain.
Yeah.
Is it some bullshit?
Yeah, pretty much. God damn. Half the well, like the tagline said, lucky ones died first, I guess.
I didn't want to do that to Dee Wallace, but I had to, man. Damn.
Yeah.
And there's Lester, the German Shepherd from Halloween.
Yep.
Lester, Aunt Lindsay, Lester's barking again and getting on my nerves again.
Oh, never mind.
Probably found a hot date.
Yeah, on the wrong end of Michael Myers' hands.
Which, funny enough, I actually found this out recently, but apparently the person that did the choking the shit out of Lester was actually a dog trainer.
Oh, okay.
So technically there's another person playing Michael Myers, a dog trainer.
Oh, there you go. And the guy that's talking on the radio, that's the film producer, Peter Locke.
Yep, Lester about to go the fuck off.
Well, they killed his sister, so you know.
Sister? I'm more saying his mate, honestly.
Yeah, that
You're probably right, sister. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably came from the same litter. Oh,
he just quietly just rolled up on him and pushed him off.
Yeah, he's like, fuck you. That's for killing Beauty, you motherfucker. He's like that.
You got rocks in your head, asshole.
I mean, it's a horror movie, but it definitely has some humor, which is something that the remake didn't have a lot of.
That's what Wes Craven does. Like he'll bring some humor into it.
Yeah, and it definitely works for this film. Ow! What the fuck?
I fix Grandpa Fred good.
Jesus. I bet you do like fixing people good, boy.
Like I said, man. I'm pretty.
I don't know where that came from.
I'm just like I'm still kind of hurt D. Wallace died though. Like anytime a movie where D. Wallace dies in a film, I just feel bad because it's D. Wallace. You know,
I know.
she looks like the most sweetest person on the planet. She don't deserve death.
And the two films that we saw her dying, she didn't deserve those deaths at all. Oh boy.
This is funny. This is funny too because they're talking about how we go eat the baby, but according to the cast, they were like Wes, if you make it, because Wes was actually thinking about it, like shooting a scene where they ate the baby, and then the cast was like, Wes, you do that, we're walking off the fucking set.
Wow.
I'm just like, it's acting, people. Relax.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just a movie, but I mean, if they went to that another level, I think this movie would have been a whole.
That probably would have been a little too much. Yeah, that probably would have been a little too much. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been it. People would have been like, right, fuck you, we're done, we're out.
Yeah. Wes was thinking about it too. He was thinking about it.
Hey, he had to be ruthless. He had to do something.
You know what's so crazy that Wes Craven. What's so crazy about Wes is that he did not.
Dude.
Well, not just that, but not just that, but he didn't grow up watching horror films. Like, in fact, he didn't grow up watching that many films. Period, because his family was very religious, and
that kind of shit, huh?
Yeah, he was very like Jehovah's Witness, I believe it was. So he didn't really watch any films, and all throughout his childhood, he was kind of more on the quiet side. Didn't really speak that much, and it's wild to think that this quiet, kept to himself guy will grow up to do Hills Have Eyes, Nightmare, Scream. One of the more prolific horror directors of all time.
Yeah.
So it's just funny how a man who did not grow up as a horror fan is one of the greatest horror directors of all time.
That's the crazy thing. Like, people that you wouldn't think had it in them to do these kind of movies, all of a sudden just come out with it. And then you got those guys that think they know horror and they make a dog's dinner out of it. But sometimes it's the ones that you least suspect to pull out something really good and brutal. And Wes Craven was that guy. But yeah, the whole Jehovah's Witness thing, yeah, that's a different topic for another day. People know how I feel about religion, but we'll leave it at that. Oh, the battery's gone on the camper, guys. She is freaking out, and I don't blame her. Nice music score as well with that bit.
Yeah, the score in this is very interesting because it's been mostly just been ambient music for the most part, but the score that has been there is really good. Kind of wish there was more of it in this film.
Yeah, the music was done by what's his name, Don Peake. That's what it says. Wait, didn't I know this? I know you got your opinions about the sequel, but didn't Manfredini did the music for the part 2 by any chance? Because it sounded familiar to it.
You mean Harry Manfredini?
Yeah, he did. I just looked it up. He did the music for the sequel.
I forgot about that. You're right. Yeah.
And Wes Craven did direct and write the second one. So, yeah. So the problem with part 2, from what one of my friends told me, was that they ran out of a budget, and that's why they had to do some flashback scenes just to compensate the scenes. It's the same situation that happened with Maniac Cop 3. Believe it or not.
Shit!
Fucking hell, that was random.
Oh.
Made me jump.
No, this is me or this porn stash guy here. Damn near looks like Tom Green.
He almost does look a little like Tom Green, yeah.
My bum is on your lips. My bum is on your lips.
Uh-oh.
And this is where kind of like the social commentary starts coming into play about how, the civilized
morality.
people, the civilized people start becoming like savages, like the people that are trying to. They become a savage like the savages.
Yeah, there's a little monologue here coming up. Wow.
Start talking to his dad.
Yep. Who played this guy? James Whitworth is who played this guy.
That was actually kind of disturbing. I ain't gonna hold you up.
That was a good monologue, though. But yeah, back to what you were saying about the whole morality thing. Yeah, it's like when you're in a situation like this, you could be the most civilized person in the world. You can be anti-violent, whatever. But when you're in like a kill or be killed situation like this guys are in right now, any morality or whatever's going on off the table at this point, because you're either going to fight or flight. Which is it? If you were in this situation, James, it's you or them. I think I know what your answer is going to be.
Man, I don't know if I should be eating steak watching that scene, bro.
Well, here's the thing: horror movies do make me peckish. So,
Listen to this music.
Yeah, it's so 70s, isn't it?
So 70s. It seems so out of place.
It doesn't quite fit a movie like this, man.
That's how the 70s were, man. They had some weird music and weird timing.
Yeah, it's almost got that grindhouse exploitation vibe going on now with its soundtrack. Like, okay. Man, those are some really cool hills in the Mojave Desert. And there's Pluto and Jupe. Keep it down, dog. You don't want them catching you. Like I said, those walkie-talkies were a brick.
They were, man. They were the fucking worst.
The long-ass antenna and everything.
Yep, and the mama is slowly dying. Oh, I think she is. I think she is dead.
No, she's dead. She's gone. She died like 5 or 10 minutes ago.
That nice little slob there.
Hey, she's selling the anguish.
She's selling it. I will say she is selling it for sure.
And she's selling, and the old lady's selling the corpse thing pretty well too.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy trying to call for help. I just love this Orange Cassidy.
I'm expecting this theme song to play every time I see him now.
That's funny because Michael Berryman here. The sole reason why Wes Craven he was picked was because Wes Craven he had a unique look. I think that's why.
Yeah, it was.
That's why he's on the poster.
Yeah, it is. It's because he has that very distinctive look. You can't mistake it. And he's been in like tons of like horror movies ever since.
Oh, I bet.
You know, films like Cut and Run, Devil's Rejects. He's been in a few post-apocalyptic movies as well, like Body Shock and He was even in that Z Nation TV series recently. But yeah, he's been in a lot of movies. I mean, he was even in Star Trek. He was in X-Files. You may not believe it, but he was also on One That Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which I believe was his first movie. Oh, it was a second movie. So Hills Have Eyes was his third. Dude, I'm looking at his film credits. There's over 100. Get this too. He was in a deleted scene that was in the Crow movie. He was going to be in that. That I didn't know.
Can Porn Stash die?
Oh, he's still alive. And by the way, Michael Berryman is also 74, so he was the same age as Dee Wallace when they did this.
Wow. Okay. But we had that, that sexual assault scene, and I'm willing to bet, that should just be uncomfortable to film.
Oh, that's and doing any scene like that in any movie is rough and hard to watch. It all depends on how. I mean, like I said, you look at films like this.
What the fuck is he doing? Oh!
You thought he was humping the car tire?
I thought he was humping the car tire. Yes.
He was in that weird position to do that, I guess.
I'm just like, yo, what?
Would have been a whole different movie.
I'll be like, Wes, what are we doing here, Wes?
Yeah, we need to talk, dude. We need to talk.
God, imagine running, wearing all that stuff around your neck in 120-degree weather.
I'd be sweating my balls off at that point. I'd be soaking wet in sweat. And I'd be looking for the nearest lake or pool to jump in after the takes.
Yeah, bro. I was just be like, I was almost like.
Well, Oswald Cobblepot has a point there. Oh, yeah, did you hear about that with Penguin? Danny DeVito saying about wanting to come back to play that role again. Beast is on the hunt. Yep. Dude, his head.
I know, right?
I think he was born prematurely, from what I heard as well.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he ain't gonna have no problem. It's obviously he probably had no problem getting work in horror.
Oh no, he was definitely the go-to guy.
Oh!
Yeah, Beast is having him. He's having him for that. He's like, you kill dude.
Oh, not the Achilles.
Ooh. Hey, that's what dogs will go for, and then they'll go for your neck. If a German Shepherd wants to kick your ass, it's gonna kick your ass.
It will kick your ass.
And if it's a pit bull, go figure. But no, German Shepherds, they're a whole different breed of pooch, man. I like the makeup. The fucking bone. Yeah, you're not walking properly ever again.
Oh yeah, well your Achilles. Oh, your Achilles like that. Oh yeah, you're never walking again. Never.
You're gonna be walking very awkwardly. And if you're an athlete, it's damn near career ending. Ask Edge. You remember that? time with his Achilles. Tricking him. Oops.
Up, Rudy. Yeah, cute ass Rudy. Is making a getaway.
Yep. She's like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. But I fucked the shit out of Ruby. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I smash Ruby. I smash Ruby for sure.
Oh, I'm definitely smashing her. That guy's still running pretty good, even though he got bloody stabbed in the leg.
Right, well, 7-7. No sound didn't matter back then.
Yeah. And plus, he's probably been stabbed before in that spot, so ain't nothing new for him.
Wait, so they're going to use the mom as bait, right?
Yeah. They did the same thing in the remake, too.
Yeah, got a little Mrs. Bates vibes going here.
I was thinking the same thing, the way she's just looking. Like, she's thinking, the fuck am I doing here? Yeah, you ain't walking properly. Like I said, Beast is on the hunt. Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Beast is fucking with him.
Yeah, he's like...
He's fucking with him right now. Playing with his pride.
He's like, come on, do something.
Like, come and get me. Come and get me. I dare you.
Rabbit. You may be laughing now, but you won't be in a second.
Bullseye! Ball game!
Well, you're done. That's a neck bite. Here's my question, though. How did he survive for part 2?
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Unless he was playing a different character. Yeah, let me see who he's playing as in part 2. I'm going to have a look. Hang on. That dog's looking. He's like, yeah, bitch, die. He sounded like growling then. All right, hang on a minute. I'm going to see if it's the same fucking character. Yes! Same character in the sequel. Like, huh? But yeah, Hills Have Eyes was shot cheaply in 1983. Production was ceased due to lack of money. So they didn't get to do half of what they wanted, so that's why half of it was flashbacks. Yeah, this guy, I do not want to.
He's taking the bait. He's taking the bait.
Yeah, he's thinking about it.
Come on, Orange Cassidy. Start the car. Oh, it's installing. It's stalling. You
Bad
dumbass.
time to stall.
There we go.
Get him. Get him.
Oh, rug burned. Oh.
I know how that feels with road rash. Sucks.
Oh, shit.
Oops. Out of gas.
Out of gas.
And he is not in a good mood. Of course he's alive. He only got dragged. Oh, he is pissed. You can hear it. Shit.
I mean, they're supposed to be mutants. They're supposed to be mutants, right?
Yeah,
I feel like they're mutants, but they're not mutants.
I don't know. It's like they're definitely not mutants. The ones in the remake because
it says it's near a nuclear waste plant, right? They even say it in this film.
Yeah, they said it in this one too. Yeah, but I know that like I said, on the remake, it was basically survivors that were in like one of those mock towns that they did nuclear test bombs on, and those people ended up being mutated. That's why I kind of slightly lean towards the remake a little more.
Wow.
Ow.
Wow. Yo, like for what was the budget for this again?
Between 350,000 to 700,000.
I don't think it got 700,000, but with the small budget, they made the most. We had a camper explosion, had a couple explosions.
Yeah, and it was all predominantly in one location, nowhere else.
Yeah, practical. I think they were like a real explosion.
Yeah, they really did blow the shit out of that thing.
And nowadays it'll just be done by like soundstage or.
Sometimes you get explosions happening on set. I know that the camper in the remake had the same thing.
Oh,
he's got Orange Cassidy.
Even body slammed him.
Oh,
get him! Get him!
She's sticking the axe at him, and he got shot.
Yeah, shoot the fucker! Shoot him!
Shoot him in the head. Shoot him in the head anyway. Oh, whatever. Don't blame me if he gets up again. Meanwhile.
All right. Now, porn stash. He's still alive. God damn it.
Yeah, I think he survives in this movie.
Kill him! We don't need him.
Should have told Wes Craven that.
Now, Ruby, yeah, keep her alive.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Get rid of this guy while we're at it.
Oh, shit! That double axe handle we just did!
Yeah, he did.
It looked like a double axe handle.
It was. You know, if you close your eyes, that sounds like something else he's doing.
I ignored that. He threw a rock.
He just blasted him with a rock, man.
This is a good third act. Yo, this movie's flying right by. This is a good film. This is a good film.
This is like a 90-minute movie. It's like quick in and out. It doesn't
like it's not confusing. I can follow the story. I like the characters. Yeah, this is a good film.
Solid.
All right, be quiet, Ruby. Be quiet, baby. Shut that baby up!
Too late. Who played Mars anyway? I'm going to find out who played Mars. The guy that played Mars is Lance Gordon. I don't even know what these guys are doing now.
Yeah! Fucking hate rattlesnakes.
Don't let Stone Cold Steve Austin hear you say that.
Well, man. Look, I know that neck is surgical repair. He'll want to fuck with me. Listen, don't let me. If I'm fighting you, don't let me know if you. Don't let me know where your injury was. I know where to aim.
Fair point.
To take me, I'll gladly bring that ass over here.
I don't think he's going to be taking it for that reason. Ooh.
But I just gotta before I just want to introduce you to toothpaste and toothbrush. I ain't gonna kiss it immediately. I'm just gonna just do this real quick.
Yeah, might be a good idea. Get some breath mints while you're at it.
Oh, got him.
There we go.
You trying to get the baby.
Yeah, that's what he's aiming for.
And then that's porn stash Tom Green. That's his baby, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's his kid. So, of course, he's going to fight to the death to keep him alive.
Oh, not the snake. Not the snake. Not the snake.
Man, she's going there. That was close.
Woo!
Ow. That'll delay the healing process. Oh, you spit a loogie at me, right? We're gonna have some problems.
This is intense. This is intense.
Yeah, imagine watching this in the cinema for the first time. You're that audience that's seeing this, and you thinking to yourself, "Man, this is savage." And the way it ends too.
Get her, Ruby. Get her, Ruby. There you go, Ruby. There you go. That's my girl.
Bit by a rattlesnake in the neck. That's not good. You just killed your brother, but okay. And we literally end this in a brutality.
Yeah, stabbing the shit out of him.
Yep.
He survived, though.
Yep.
He just looks like a creep. He just looks like a creep to me.
I know. And that's it. Right there.
And it ends just like that. Just like that.
Done.
That abruptly. That abruptly.
Yep. A very abrupt, shocking ending. And I bet you people in the cinema left there going thinking to themselves, holy shit, what the hell did I just watch? What you just watched, folks, was a damn classic in the making. That's what you watched back then, folks. Here we are 50 years later, and we're still talking about it.
Yeah, and I think Wes really wanted to bring it home about how he's becoming just as savage as the Hill people were. That's why he really wanted to focus on the stabbing part. But but I like that. I like how it just ends. I like that. But yeah, that is The Hills Have Eyes from 1977. Good movie. Good movie. Yeah. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that. Yeah, Wes. This was Wes. I wouldn't say this is the movie that got Wes over, but this is the movie that kind of helped him put his foot in the door. Let's just say.
Oh yeah,
while
definitely.
Nightmare on Elm Street was what really just say, hey, that was Wes Craven's like, I'm here to stay moment. Yeah, when Nightmare on Elm Street at 77, that was like 4 or 5 years later, right?
Nightmare on Elm Street came out in 1984, and this came out in 77, so about 6 or 7 years.
Yeah. But I enjoy this film. I really enjoy this film. I really I enjoy. No, Paul. I'll let you go first.
All right. Well, Hills Have Eyes, dude. It's one of them movies that it was just like back then when people saw it, nobody knew what to expect from this. This was back in the day, folks, when nobody saw horror films like this, and the rawness of this, the grindhouse feel, the grimy vibe of it, the brutality of it. It was just it checked all the boxes that I wanted to see in a horror movie. You had characters that were relatable that you gave a shit about, and the villains, man, they were just as savage as it got. I mean, back then, this was savage shit. Wes Craven did a smart job with the directing of this. The editing, the writing for this was just masterclass stuff right there, and just the way this film was done. I mean, when you think about it, some of the inspirations that this film had was clearly there. I mean, think about it. The Texas Chainsaw vibe. You had the almost like slasher movie elements to this, even though slasher movies wasn't a thing back then. This was a year before Halloween. But this is one of those movies that you could say pretty much laid the foundations for horror movies that we see today. Like, if you have to think about it, the before Halloween, you're gonna have to look at films like Last House on the Left, Texas Chainsaw, Black Christmas, Town That Dreaded Sundown, this one, these were the horror movies that people had back then that were shocking as shit. And it wasn't until, again, like I said, it wasn't until Halloween when things really started to pick up. But this was one of the films that you could say was a blueprint, again, for what we see today in modern contemporary horror films. But all in all, man, great movie, great cast, great acting, good horror moments, good jump scares. Just the raw brutalness of this is what I love about it. And it was just, for its time, it still holds out as a pretty solid slasher movie. I mean, okay, yeah, the movie's 50 years old and it has aged, but it still retains the savageness of what we see. When people get pushed too far, they end up becoming savages themselves. That was the message that he was trying to put out there with this film. It's like, how far can someone get pushed until they eventually reach that like kill or be killed animal side that you have to let out in order to survive. And that's what this movie kind of dictates in this whole thing. So all in all, classic, good movie, 9 out of 10. That's my take on that. Your turn.
Well, for me, like I said, this was Wes Craven in his beginning stages. I will say, as someone that watched Last House on the Left, I will say this was definitely an improvement for Rob for here from a directing and storytelling standpoint. And I did really like the. Well, first off, I like the concept, about this again. This, I would say this upper middle class family, being stuck in an environment where they kind of have to now, have to get down and dirty, to survive. I believe the lead girl who didn't even know how to use a gun. Really interesting concept, and again, the whole concept of once you're pushed, you become no different than the people that you're trying to kill. Element. Yeah, I like the concept. I like the setting. Very very moody and atmospheric as well. Y'all know me. I love me some mood and atmosphere. And the one thing, just a couple things, just a couple nitpicks. Again, you could easily tell this is one of Wes' first times directing a film, and you could tell you find the rough spots in there for sure that he clearly fine-tuned later in his career. The only negatives I really got about this film, I mean. To each their own, he said the acting is great. The acting outside of Dee Wallace was kind of like, yeah, sometimes, especially from Orange Cassidy. Like, give me the keys, give me the fucking keys. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. But so the acting was kind of for my opinion. And the editing was a little wonky sometimes, but but I did enjoy the raw, gritty feel that I do miss in horror, and just in movies, period. Particularly horror films, that grimy feeling. We feel like you have to take a shower after watching it. Everything is so. See, this is the type of stuff that I would picture Rob Zombie doing. You know what I mean?
Well,
I think Hills Have Eyes would be perfect for him.
I don't know if you knew this, but there was a comic book called The Hills Have Eyes: The Beginning, which was a prequel to the 2 recent films that they did, right? And the word was they were going to turn it into a film, and they were going to try and get Rob Zombie attached to it, but deal fell through. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, stuff like Hills Have Eyes and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's a marriage. That's a perfect marriage with Wes Craven, with his style of direction. I just feel like that was just a missed opportunity. The fact that Rob has never done a Texas Chainsaw film or Hills Have Eyes is just baffling to me.
No.
But even though I will say I slightly prefer the remake as well. But yeah, this movie is good. It's good on its own merits. And it was fun. It was really fun to watch. It was nice to see a young young, prime, gorgeous Dee Wallace, and y'all know me. Y'all heard me about the show. I love me some Ruby, which is funny because I read doing some research that Wes Craven had to put a little more, wanted to put a little more, make her look even more dirty because she was too cute. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
it's like do it, yeah, man. That makes it even more hotter. But but yeah, the Hill family. Well, I will say what I kind of like. I kind of like with this compared to the remake is that yeah, they're supposed to be quote unquote mutants, but they actually have talking lines where they can actually have some personality, which we didn't really get in the remake. So I did kind of like that little difference. And the story about how Papa Jupiter is the son of the gas station clerk. Me personally, I would have taken that out. I think it would have been better if we just didn't know where these people came from. But it worked. It works for the film. I think it's for me. I'm just like you could have cut that out. I think it's scarier for not knowing who these people are. Yeah, I really enjoyed the setting. I really enjoyed the shots. I liked the score when it was there. Yeah, it's a good film. It's a good film, especially if you're a Wes Craven fan. I could definitely put there. Well, what's your favorite? What's your favorite Wes Craven films from top to bottom, Paul?
Jesus, there's so many to name, but I think for me right now, of course, my all-time favorite Wes Craven movie because it was the first movie I ever saw him do, and that was Nightmare on Elm Street. My second favorite is probably gonna be I'm probably gonna say Serpent and the Rainbow. Then after that it'd be Shocker, Scream, Hills Have Eyes. I'm gonna say Wes Craven's New Nightmare. I'm going to put People Under the Stairs in there as well. And then Last House on the Left. That's kind of how I would rank my top ones.
Okay. That's good. That's a good list for sure. What was the last film Wes Craven did? Was it Scream 4? Was that like the last film he's directed?
Scream 4 was his final movie, yeah.
Okay. I thought it was, for some reason I thought it was Red Eye. But
No.
how do you feel about Red Eye?
I never watched it.
Never? I remember at the time watching it, I remember not really caring too much for it. But I gotta watch that film. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be rested up these next couple days, so I guess I'll probably watch over the weekend. But yeah, rest in peace to Wes Craven, man. Horror definitely took a big hit when he passed.
Dude,
and I miss him. I miss him big time.
Same here. I mean, like, we lost Wes Craven. We've lost George Romero, Tobe Hooper. Just some heavy hitter names there when it comes to horror. I mean, shit. What's it going to be like when Carpenter's gone? That's going to be a hard hit, dude.
Well, that's going to be a hard hit for me. That's going to be hard because that's my favorite director. So,
yeah. George Romero was mine. So,
yeah, that's going to be a tough one when that day comes. But yeah, Last House on the Left, good film. I recommend it for sure. If you prefer the remake, I completely understand because I kind of do too. But yeah, for sure. But yeah, as my rating, I would give it a nice 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. Good movie. All right, so like I said, there will not be a Gorehound episode this week because this is the one that we're doing this week. Next week, I'm not too sure. Because I was gonna do. Cause remember I told you I was gonna do it on Saturday, but but unfortunately, I gotta rest up, but two, my crazy ass might be at a show this Saturday, so not wrestling, but gonna be involved with some way, shape, or form.
Right.
Hope I'll be able to talk, but So yeah, I got to see how next week goes. This next couple week at work is gonna be a little wonky. I'm training a couple new people, so it's gonna be kind of wonky my schedule. So but yeah, but I will keep you updated on when the next Primetime Gorehound episode will be. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and give our next movies. Paul, what's the next film we're gonna watch for episode 65?
Well, I originally was going to go with Itchy the Killer, but after watching this little classic, it's actually inspired me to pick another classic of my own. And this one also has Dee Wallace in it. And also, I've never seen this movie. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but
we are loving Dee Wallace on this channel.
All right. But like I said, I've never seen this film fully. I've only seen bits and pieces of it. And I've had this copy on Blu-ray sitting on my shelf for the last 2 years. And now I'm going to finally pull the trigger and watch it. So, ladies and gentlemen, my next pick, The Howling.
All right. The Howling, huh? Okay. All right. Anytime we get to see young Dee Wallace is a win for me. So thank you, Paul. Well, episode 65 is Howling. And for my pick, pretty excited for this one, I got another classic 70s horror film.
Oh, okay. What you got?
And I see your howling, and I will raise you classic film Carrie.
Oh, now there's one I ain't seen in a while. I have the remake. I'm gonna have to go and hunt down the Blu-ray for the first one now. Cheers for that. You gave me a reason to go shopping.
Yes. The original Carrie with Sissy Spacek, John Travolta, Nancy Allen from RoboCop.
Yep.
Yes. Carrie. Yep. I think, was that 77 or 70? Was that 70? No, 70.
I'm gonna look.
Because PJ Souls. Because PJ Souls is in the film.
Hold on. I'm gonna have.
I want to say 76. I want to say 76.
I'm looking. Hold on. Carrie. 1976. Yeah.
That. Yep. 1976. Okay.
Directed by Brian De Palma.
Brian De Palma. Yep. For most known for directing Scarface.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and also, Carrie in last year was selected for the United States National Film Registry by Library of Congress as culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant. So it's in the archives now.
Okay. Which one? There's multiple Carrie movies out here.
The original.
Okay. All right. Cool. You gotta be sure. So cool. So for episode 65, we'll be watching the original Howling, and for 66, we'll be watching the original Carrie. So cool. I'm looking forward to these next two shows for sure. And Paul, really quickly, did you see my video? I think you commented on my latest video, 21 years of Halloween Resurrection, which is fucking wild to me.
Yep, I did watch that. I left my comment, threw my 2 cents in there. It's a good video.
Thank you. Yeah, man, 21 years. July. First of all, we kind of should know something was wrong. Okay, you release a Halloween film smack dab in the middle of the summertime. You're kind of asking for it to fail.
Well, didn't they do that with H2O and it still ended up being good?
Yeah, but it wasn't. But. Okay, when did H2O come out? Like August, late August, right?
Hold on, I'm gonna have a look.
Yeah, that was around the time when they tried to make Halloween into a summer blockbuster.
Halloween H2O dropped on July 27th in Los Angeles.
Again, yeah, it worked, but come on, a Halloween film should be released around Halloween time. Like
that's true.
But yeah, man. 21 years Halloween Resurrection. Look, man, like I said, I can't bring myself to hate the film personally because it's a soft spot for me. Now, if I saw the film later down, if I never saw it in the movie theater, that was my first Halloween film, I probably would be on that fuck this movie train. But I just can't bring myself to do it. I just can't. I can't do it.
The one thing I love about that film is the found footage concept.
That should have been the whole film.
Should have been.
Which I believe you can find on YouTube, where there's like
Yeah, it's a DVD special feature. It's just a found footage pitch. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the DVD special feature of the whole Day Entertainment broadcast. And I'm like, honestly, this should have been the whole film. Honestly. That's why I say, if we ever do another Halloween film, have it be strictly found footage. I think that could work.
Well, I'll tell you right now, James, that is the only way you're going to convince me to watch another Halloween movie. They have to go that route with me now, because
what about did you see my other video about the idea I had?
I remember you talking to me about it a few episodes back. Yeah,
the 13 fanboy thing.
Yeah,
where you bring all the cast and crew from previous Halloween films, and then you got this obsessed fan who is so obsessed with Michael Myers, he literally thinks he is Michael Myers and kills off the cast and crew one by one.
Yeah.
Look, I think it's a good idea. I know some Halloween fans are probably going to hate the idea, but it's the only way to make it fresh and new.
Yeah.
That's why 13 fanboy frustrated the fuck out of me when I watched it, because I'm like, oh, this is a great idea, but the execution was so bad.
Well, it was a low budget movie, so
that's another thing too. It's like, oh god,
I mean, what was the budget of that movie?
Oh shit! I mean, it obviously wasn't that bad. Like, because again, it wasn't.
I'm looking.
Yeah, what was it?
Well, I don't know what the budget count is, but I can tell you it only made 11,000 at the box office.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but
I didn't even know it had theatrical release.
Very limited theater run. Very.
Oh god! I remember I was scrolling through the channel on my TV. I heard 13 fanboy, and I read the plot, and I'm like, oh shit! This actually sounds interesting. And then I watched. What was it?
It was $100,000.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh shit!
And speaking of movies, I don't know if you caught this, but we know that Terrifier. I've learned that it's going to have a pretty decent-sized budget. I think it's about 7 or 8 million this time around. It's going to get a massive nationwide cinema release, so it's definitely going to get a cinema run this time. And the filmmaker has said, just because it has a bigger budget and studio backing, he's going to go even more wild over the gore, and they're going to let him do it.
Just let Damien do his thing. That's the one thing that kind of scares me. Like, I'm happy for the success. I'm happy for Damien, but once you get studio backing, then they're gonna want to start getting involved and all that stuff. And what I say, let the filmmaker make the film.
Did you know that both movies are on Paramount Plus now?
Yes, because I have Paramount Plus. I did see it. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm assuming they're the guys that's backing it.
Hey, this is long. Again, I don't know how Damon's gonna top what he did with Terrifier 2, but as long
that bedroom scene.
Yes, that bedroom scene was crazy. But as long as, again, you just let Damien do what he's been doing, and it should work. It should work. Yeah, I enjoyed the first two Terrifier films for what it was, and I'm sure Terrifier 3 will not disappoint. So yes, I'm looking forward to Terrifier 3. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
We will be doing a watch along with it soon, folks. Promise you that.
For sure. But so I gotta get on out of here. So Paul. So just a quick reminder. Again, next Primetime Gorehounds we'll be doing the Howling and then Carrie. Um, yeah, Paul, tell where they can find you.
I'm just about to post a link for those folks right now. You can find me on Twitch, typing Gorehound1983. The link is there in the chat box. You can find people. I've been taking a bit of a break with my video game streaming because I've been trying to finalize my photo book, which has now finally been published into a book, dude. So I'll have my copy soon, which I plan on live streaming on my Facebook page for you all to see. So when I do go live, James, jump on in because it's gonna be real interesting to see how good these photos came out.
All right, cool. And as for me, you can find me, of course, on this channel, of course, the Primetime Podcast. Shout out to Mark, Arlo, and Claire, all of them who did the podcast without me. I made a cameo appearance, but they were in control of the podcast. Really fun show. Great job that they did. So be sure to support that. And of course, Primetime James Thomas was my wrestling channel. Yeah, I'll keep y'all updated on how my surgery went. Gonna be a very interesting weekend for me, for sure. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with us for episode 64 of Primetime Gorehounds of The Hills Have Eyes. It was a good movie, fun show, great hanging out with you guys as always. And yeah, we'll see y'all next time. And hopefully everybody has themselves a great weekend. And we're approaching the final days of summer. Enjoy while it's here because before you know it's gonna be October.
Yeah.
So we are out of here. Have a great night. Everyone be safe. And please, if you're younger, let's say early 20s, get your fucking teeth checked, get the wisdom teeth out. Don't do what I did and wait till you're damn near 30. Okay?
I still have one of mine, and I'm in my 40s right now.
Well, there you go. But yeah, so wish me luck, and I'll talk to you guys next time. So have a good night. We are out. Peace.
Laters.
Shit.